long as the NBA has been around, FIBA has probably been around longer.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
And they've never done business together. It's only been since David Stern said, you know what? I'm going to let my guys go out there and pump every last FIBA player.
They was all about, oh, you got to be an amateur. Why? Why I got to be amateur when all these dudes overseas
are pros,
professionals?
Been pros since they were 16.
Right. These guys are professionals. What are you trying to say? My professionals can't play against your professionals? Well, we saw why in 92, but if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be where we are in 2025 talking about what's going to happen in 2030.
Welcome to another episode of Hoop Haven. I'm your host, DSP. Bravo will be joining me shortly. Today we'll be discussing the globalization of the NBA.
If you've been living under a rock for the past 5 years, it's possible that you might have missed the inception of the globalizing of the NBA. In this episode, we'll be discussing how the NBA is looking to expand their style of basketball overseas. Bravo and I discuss our excitement or lack thereof on this episode. As fans of the league, it's awesome to see the game that we love go beyond our national borders into Europe and Africa, and possibly Asia.
I also look at this as more opportunities for basketball players worldwide.
We all know that the top 1% of basketball players make it to the NBA.
With the league expanding through Europe and Africa, there's a high possibility that we'll be seeing NBA-level basketball all year round.
The NBA plays from fall into the beginning of the summer. The BAL begins in spring and ends in early summer. We're not sure as to when the NBA Europe will be playing, but we'll assume that it will follow the NBA schedule. It's also possible that the BAL may also follow the NBA schedule.
As of right now, we're not sure how the scheduling is going to be, so whatever we say in this portion, take with a grain of salt.
With franchises being sold throughout Africa and clubs in Europe are either starting a basketball team or removing their EuroLeague status to participate, the expansion of the NBA is happening, and it's happening fast. According to Adam Silver, he's trying to get the leagues together by the year 2027.
As I told Bravo, that isn't too far at all.
On this episode, Bravo and I will be discussing our feelings on the current expansion. I'll be giving an additional 2 cents here and there as well. Please be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment with some feedback. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell.
Thanks for tuning in and enjoy our episode on the globalization of the NBA. The BAL is one of my favorite leagues to watch during the summer.
The BAL has been around since 2019, and I thought it was one of the greatest ways to bring the game of basketball at that level to Africa. The way they used to handle the competition was they would get the champions from leagues in the country to compete against each other, and in the end, the winner of the tournament would be the BAL champion and the best team in Africa.
Some high-level bragging rights, if you ask me.
Through the years that I've been watching, I've seen some familiar faces. For example, J. Cole played 2 games in the BAL. Zaire Wade, Edgar Sosa are among some of the names from the states that played in the league as well. Kaman Malawak of the Phoenix Suns also participated in BAL and won a championship with the River Hoopers. With every year that passed, the level of competition increased and the talent pool became better. Now with the globalization on the horizon, the commissioner of the BAL has gone on to put franchises for sale. The reason for this is the league will leave the old format it once had and become its own closed league.
The amount of talent on the continent of Africa will be showcased through this league.
The franchises that do get bought will want the best players nationally and internationally. This will only increase the level of competition within this closed league.
The old format of the BAL was a vibe, so I could only imagine what this closed league format is going to be.
In Africa, remember I've been telling you about the BAL for the past 3-4 summers.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I watched some games last summer.
It's pretty entertaining. I enjoyed watching.
It's not bad basketball.
It's not. It's
not bad basketball. So
when I saw that,
I don't know any of the guys, but it's not bad basketball.
Yeah, it's not NBA. It's not NBA.
No.
But my thing is, think about what we saw with South Sudan.
Okay.
In the Olympics. That shows you what kind of talent.
Ran by Luol Deng, right? Ran by Luol Deng.
It shows you what type of talent is on that continent. You know what I mean? Because they beat Puerto Rico. People forget that. They beat Puerto Rico in the elimination round. and they gave the United States a run for their money 3 times.
Yeah, every game they played them, it was tight. If I remember, then USA started.
Well,
away,
the USA got the GOATs.
It's talent. It's talent over everything.
Let's just keep it 100. You have LeBron, KD, and Steph.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about talent. It just is what it is.
They showed you exactly what they can do in the gold medal. Yeah, they showed you in the gold medal game. They're just better. It doesn't matter who's coaching them. They're just better.
When you're better, you're better. It doesn't matter. You're just better.
Yeah. Now, so right now with the BAL, they're selling franchises within the continent so they can make the BAL its own league. Because right now it's like Afro League. The best teams on the continent all come together and, okay, who's the best team on Africa? You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, it's almost like a Euro Cup.
Like a Euro League. Euro Cup too. Yeah, like that.
Like a Euro Cup.
But now,
like the best of the best are playing each other.
Because every year, every championship that they have was in Rwanda, and it be sold out.
Yeah, every time I saw a game, they had a good turnout. Like
damn packed. So I'm assuming the numbers are beautiful. So they're like, you know what? Forget this format. Let's have our own closed league. So now, Adam Silver is over there with his guy that's running the BAL, selling these franchises. I believe they have 3 or 4 suitors. 2 of them are in Morocco, and you know there's money in Morocco.
I was about to say something funny.
Now, this is where I'm stepping into unfamiliar territory.
As of right now, we know just as much about the league as you do. Just in case you haven't been paying attention, Adam Silver had announced by 2027, NBA Europe will be in full swing. This will also be a closed league featuring teams throughout Europe. 2 teams in the UK, Italy, Spain, France, and Germany. 1 team from Athens and a team from Turkey.
Some of these clubs don't even have a basketball team, but will be starting one for NBA Europe.
For example, Manchester United will be starting a basketball team to participate in NBA Europe.
Yes, these teams are also permanent.
As of right now, it seems like the launch for the league is aiming for an October 2027 start. Like I said prior, it seems they'll be starting at the same time as the NBA. I believe the only reason they have 12 teams is because of logistics. They have to factor in the expenses that comes with traveling. It's not like here where the players go from state to state. NBA Europe, the players will be traveling to different countries. Adam Silver also stated that he would like to see BAL and NBA Europe teams compete in the Emirates NBA competition.
You never know. We might see teams from these leagues in the NBA playoffs.
That means they would have to factor in the expenses of bringing the teams from Europe and or Africa into the United States and vice versa. I do believe that they will look to add more teams, but 12 is the cap for now, strictly because of logistics. But that's just speculation, of course.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to see how all this works out.
So I wouldn't say I'm excited, okay?
Okay.
This thing keeps going crazy. As I've gotten older, my follow in sports has withered because there's not enough time in the day. You feel like
children. You have a child.
Flies by. I mean, it's 10. Yeah, I have a 9-year-old. It's 10 o'clock right now, and it feels like it's 6 p.m. in the afternoon. But anyway, I wouldn't say excited. I would say this is this has always been the goal. David Stern he planted the seeds. He started watering this. Got a bigger bucket full of water, and that water got some crazy fertilizer in it. Whatever he put in that bucket, he's pouring it, and it's fucking working. Adam Silver has not fumbled with anything internationally at all. The preseason games mean more now because it's usually top profile teams going over to China to go play those China games. I see, and I always bring up the NFL because to me, the NBA's direct competition isn't any other league that plays basketball. It's all the other major American sports. So the MLB, the NHL, the NFL, hell, throw the WWE in there with the amount of money they make and throw in UFC because those make a shit ton of money. So that's their direct competition. The NFL now has Sunday morning football, where they play overseas, various countries, France, Italy, and multiple countries in Europe they play at. Have packed soccer stadiums transition to be similar NFL stadiums, right? For football games. They are filled to the brim every time I tune in on a Sunday morning. I wake up, I go, all right, let's put on NFL Network. And I go, oh crap, there's a game on today. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. So the NFL has you on some weeks, and it's going to be this week as well. 9 a.m. Then they hit you with one game at 9 a.m. is a premier game. 1 p.m. they hit you with 8-9 games throughout the country. 4, they hit you with 2. 4:25, they hit you with another. 8 on Sunday night. They control Sunday. That is the NFL's day. 8 is no longer the Lord's day in my eyes. It is Goodell's day. It is the NFL's day. Okay? The NBA can do the same exact thing. And the seeds are there. The first thing is the international flair of the league now. Who was the MVP last season?
SGA, Canadian.
Okay. Before that,
Jokic? Serbian?
Jokic. He's not from. That don't sound American to me. Before that, Giannis. That don't sound American to me.
I don't think he's been American since LeBron.
Last American NBA MVP.
Was it LeBron?
The last American to win the NBA MVP award was your boy James Harden in 2018. It has been, DSP, 7 years since a American-born player has won the MVP, the most valuable player of a team. The game of basketball is no longer an American sport. It is a global sport. The seeds have been planted. Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, and Shea are the 4 players in the last 7 years that have won the best player in the league, right? It's ready. Could you imagine a Serbian basketball team grabs their hometown boy of Nikola Jokic, right? And it's not, he's in Europe. Oh, no. NBA Europe runs concurrently with the NBA season, right? Because you brought this up. Jokic and the Serbian NBA Europe team
to NBA Cup. I want them
come on down, come play in that NBA Cup playing stuff. So no, it's not just 5 teams in each. It's 10. 5 from the NBA and grab 5 from here. And let's really make this soccer. Remember how I mentioned soccer earlier?
Yep.
Remember I mentioned soccer? Let's really make the NBA soccer by having basketball on at all times.
At all times.
We'll have the NBA run. We'll have the Europe League run at the same time concurrently, maybe a little bit later for international flair. The college season's done. We grab the college players. We throw them into our developmental league. But before that, we showcase them in the summer. Oh, there's international players as well, too, that we could showcase in the summer in international markets. The NBA's got it. Shout out Adam Silver was the first thing I said to myself I wanted to say. First of all, shout out Adam Silver. David Stern crawled so this motherfucker can Usain Bolt sprint through the goddamn gates. Okay? Adam Silver, the best commissioner in my 40 years of existence of any sport that I've seen. How he's handled controversies, how he's grown the league.
That's what it's about.
Substantially.
Let's be honest.
2030, the way we see the league right now, it won't be the same in 2030.
No.
And it's all because of what they're doing right now. What they're doing, what you're talking, NBA Europe, NBA.
With the NBA brand of basketball expanding through Europe and Africa, Is Asia up next?
With the game of basketball being popular internationally, it's only right the NBA brand of basketball is found on 3 of the major continents.
But what about Asia?
Trust me, I was already thinking about that when they announced NBA Europe. As I stated prior, I've been a fan of the BAL and what they're doing in Africa with the game of basketball. So when I heard they were going to do it NBA Europe, I said to myself, Asia has to be next.
With Asia being the largest continent, NBA Asia can begin with 2 teams from each country at its inception.
Whenever I see the NBA players travel to China for promo, the fans are always in a frenzy. So imagine the excitement that will come with an NBA Asia League.
Do you think they will come with NBA Asia next?
Everybody always complains we never have a true world champion.
World champion. Let's shut that up right now.
NBA national champions. The BAL African champions. NBA Europe European champions. Okay. NBA Asia champions, because Asia is not just what racist people think. It's China and Japan. Asia's the biggest continent in the world. There are several countries that could represent.
Let's not forget India. Let's not forget Pakistan. Let's not forget Thailand, Cambodia. Like, it goes on.
And Philippines, all that.
Taiwan, Burma, all that.
What other sport has an overall governing body that gets together every 4 years to play internationally to crown a world champion? Is that FIFA? Oh, so the NBA isn't low-key trying to create their own FIFA system without using FIBA?
That's all it is.
FIFA is corrupt as fuck. Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean, that's how I'm looking at this.
Wait on it. I'm gonna wait on it. Damn, yeah.
This whole globalization, I'm looking at it as, they're trying to pack FIBA up.
This isn't oversaturation.
No.
Nope. Not because the talent level is way deeper. The pool, the WNBA talent pool, 4 feet deep.
Right.
NBA talent pool, men pro basketball talent pool is so deep, I don't even want to go on that side of the pool because I'm going to drown. I'm going to drown.
Yes, and the thing
I'm
is,
drown.
You already have some guys that couldn't make the NBA that went overseas are going to try and get into that league.
All those guys that are sick and tired of going to Spain, not speaking the language, going to Turkey, not speaking the language, the only American on the team, and they just go give American the ball, and there's no real set offense. Your guys don't really know schemes. All the stuff you learned in America gets thrown out of the window because you're overseas. We spoke to enough guys during the journey to know a lot of that shit is nonsense overseas. A lot of that stuff is, they just go give the American the ball. He's the best player. All that's gonna be gone. I'm John Q. Public playing for Panathinaikos in Greece. And I can now go play for the Greece NBA Europe team, who's gonna have structure that I've known since I played.
That I know.
I was expecting to get, but I didn't make it in the NBA. Now I get this. Yeah, the salary may not be as high, but it's the NBA, and I still have that chance to get back if I ball out enough. A team might pick up the chance and take us. I'm taking that chance, brother. I'm taking that chance 100%. Absolutely.
And I get to, I might. If my team is good enough, I might get the opportunity to go back home and hoop in front of my people.
Yes, which is ultimately the goal. You're only going overseas to reach that dream of getting back home to make money and play back home. That's why I
hope
said
we were able to express our intrigue and excitement of the current globalization of the NBA. If you're still here, that means Bravo and I didn't bore you to death. Please be sure to hit that like button and give us some feedback on this episode. Let us know in the comment section exactly how you feel about it. If you like what you saw and would like to see more basketball-related content, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please feel free to check out our merch store as well. We have some great designs with more on the way.
The intrigue. I'm excited.
I'm intrigued to see what happens.
We
That's more my
we
emotion.
definitely share that sentiment. We're both intrigued. I'm excited though. I can't wait to see it because I watch FIBA basketball, 3v3, all that. So, but to see that there's going to be an NBA adjacent league in Europe, I think that's fire. And if Europe goes well, you know they're going to Asia. They already have Africa. They had Africa for like 3-4 years now.
Yeah.
And they always send players with Nike to China.
And don't ever forget about NBA Cares. Okay?
NBA Cares is all over the world.
The low-key go.
All over
NBA
the
Cares. Our programs aim to connect our teams, players, and coaches with their communities through the power of basketball. They go everywhere with NBA Cares, bro.
All over the world.
They go everywhere.
Bro. So yeah, I mean,
forget that.
Adam Silver, W on this one. He's been getting W since the play-in tournament. So can't wait. Wait.
He did come up with that.
How he handled the bubble. Burying it. Remember that. LeBron.
How he handled. Oh, I don't understand it. I don't get that. Now it is a staple. It is a staple part of it.
Dudes
20
is looking forward. Dudes is looking forward to the tournament now.
If it wasn't for the play-in, LeBron would have missed the playoffs the last 3 some odd years with the Lakers. So playing saved some teams. So
yeah. So.
And you know, and just to end off that, you know, all that's gonna add. No, we're letting 20 teams in. We gotta add more teams.
You don't think? We're gonna end on this. You don't think that Adam Silver sees what the big dance does with their amount of teams and says, I think I could do that with 30 some odd teams?
On behalf of Bravo, I'm DSP, and thank you for tapping in with us. This has been another episode of Hoop Haven. Y'all be safe. Peace.